we're actually going to make it a new business in eBay. I'll tell you why we did that. We have had a lot of success we've enjoyed with the PayPal developer platform, but the more success we got, the more we heard from the people that were participating, hey, this is great, we love it, but we actually don't need a payments platform. We need an e-commerce platform. And so we've taken the work and the properties that we have in eBay and the work and the properties we have in PayPal, brought them together, and we're looking for that to drive a significant acceleration and innovation on the platform. So, why are you listening to me talk about this? I honestly believe that this company that I'm part of is uniquely positioned. And I don't believe it was luck, but if it was, fine. I don't believe that. We may be the only company of scale, I think we are definitely the only company of scale, that is positioned directly in the middle of the internet and all of the global financial networks around the world. And it's not something that happens easy, and it's not something that happens quick, and it's definitely the place we're in the spot to take advantage of a lot of things that are going on. We were discussing in the room just now around all the things that are happening in the financial world. I'm sure we'll probably have a few questions on the panel. And while some of that is very challenging for consumers and even our economy, it actually is an opportunity for us to try to innovate even quicker and hopefully be able to take advantage of it, but in a way that helps consumers. Sorry, the signs I'm taking too long, so I'm trying to move on. So there is enormous growth in e-commerce and enormous growth in e-commerce around the world. 50% of internet users are in developing countries. So we are doing a lot of work, Brazil, throughout Asia. The internet, and I don't need to tell people in this room, for obvious reasons, catches on very fast in countries that don't have quite the infrastructure of some of the developed world. E-commerce is 6% of retail sales in the United States, and 35% of consumers in Western Europe will have mobile internet by 2013. Mobile, for obvious reasons, is changing this at an accelerated rate. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So, if you think about where we've been, where a lot of you've been, e-commerce, people on the web buying things instead of going to a store, and the obvious implications of payments. Mobile, and when I say mobile, it's not just your phone, although smartphones is a big piece of that. Suddenly, the ability to buy things is wherever you are in many, many places, and it changes the game in a big way. And this is where I mentioned the idea of what our consumers really need and what merchants hope we can provide is the idea of a digital wallet. Wherever a person is, whatever they're using, the internet is now on the phone, walking around with you, that we can provide a ubiquitous payments capability with all your financial products, how you want them, how you choose them, when you want them, wherever you are, on any device. That is, again, to my point, the cornerstone of where we believe this all needs to go and where we're going to take it. Mobile payments alone in PayPal, we've actually had mobile payments in 2006. We were one of the first people to launch mobile payments. But just in the last couple of years, we've grown the business. Last year it was just shy of $1 billion. And we're looking by the year 2011, the end of this year, to be at twice that, $2 billion in TPV at PayPal on mobile phones. If you go back to 2008, 25,000. 2013, we're looking at that number to be $7 billion. So rapidly, the volumes coming off of e-commerce payments that we've been used to are moving to the mobile device. And that changes everything, if you think about it, when it comes to how we thought about our business in the past and how we think about it in the future. And this is maybe the biggest point of anything I would want to talk about, is whether it's by design or not. The fact is, the idea of a mobile payment, mobile internet, people having the internet in their pocket wherever they go, is blurring, what we call blurring the line. So what you thought about before as you have offline, walking into your Target store, and you have online, buying shoes and apples. And suddenly, now you're in a store and you can see something on the shelf and you can scan it and find out, well, in fact, it's down the street cheaper. And if you want to buy it now, it'll be ready for you when you get down there. Where is that, an offline purchase or an offline or an online purchase? So, the money collecting. If you start to think about that, the blurring of the line. If you think about e-commerce in its traditional sense and how much payment capability and money capability is out there in e-commerce, and then you think about retail, it's a completely different picture. The Locust smiling because you've seen this slide before over the years, right? Because it's something PayPal has talked about for many years. Is when you get to the point where you go from looking at e-commerce payments to retail payments, the world changes in a big way. Well, that's happening. That's happening right now. And so for everybody, this is a big $8 trillion. It's a big pie. There is a lot of opportunity for everybody. But just to give you a sense, 1% of retail sales is $80 billion. That's 2 PayPal. If a company like PayPal, or I should say, when a company like PayPal, takes 1% of retail because of the blurring of the lines of mobile, of digital wallets, of money in the cloud, we just doubled the size of our company. So if there's anything you think about as the day goes on, is, to me, the future of money is the idea of the ability to exchange value in your hand. You don't need a credit card. You can use a credit card. You can use any kind of financial product you want, anytime you want, wherever you are. You can use it to not only pay, but you can use the idea of shopping wherever you are, the blurring of offline and online, and the world has changed. So, try not to make too much of a PayPal commercial, but it is difficult for me because I believe it, because we, in fact, are in a great position to take advantage of this changing of the future of money. But so is, in my opinion, everybody, especially technology-oriented, innovation-oriented companies that can take advantage of the things that have went on the last few years in the financial world to accelerate the innovation in the name of consumers and commerce. So that's a pretty great story. So you're going to hear a lot more about this as the day goes on. I'm looking forward to hearing some myself. Thank you for indulging me, and I hope you enjoyed the day. Thank you very much.